gorgeous creature. Welcome to Practice Intimacy. This is the place to be to learn all about love, sex, and how to have the best relationships you possibly can. This might be the weirdest advice I ever give you on this channel. We'll see. Maybe more weird advice will come in the future, but it's going to be weird. It's going to sound super counterintuitive. The advice is, don't trust your instincts.
What?
Okay, so truly you're never going to hear me say this in any other way, because most of the time, trust your instincts. They are fabulous at telling you good information. Most of the time, the internal wisdom that is there in your nervous system, spot on. But in one case, don't trust your instincts. Instead go, wait a minute, I see you trying to stop me from changing, and I'm not going to believe it. So when it comes to transformation, doing things that are actually going to transform the way you are in the world, that are actually going to change your way of being, you're going to shy away from those. That is natural. So when presented with an opportunity, something that is potentially going to change you, whether that's a new way of looking at the world, a piece of work that you might do in a therapist's office, in a coach's office, even little things like changing your habits, eating differently, going to the gym, going to bed on time, all those things, your instinct is not going to want to do that. It's going to want to do something else. Your instinct is going to be to stick with the old habit that always felt good, not make the change, not do the transformational work that might help you, because your nervous system seeks homeostasis. It likes what's familiar. It is comfortable in familiar. And so doing something different, moving outside of your comfort zone, it's going to feel scary. Alarm bells are going to go off inside. All of your internal system, all of your instincts are going to go, don't do it, that's terrifying. And that is the moment to pause, identify, oh, I'm just scared because this is going to push me outside of my comfort zone. And then hold the fear lovingly. I almost put it in like a chokehold. Don't do that. Hold the fear lovingly and move forward anyway. Do the scary, hard, different thing anyway. And it could be all kinds of stuff. It could be that you want to take an improv class and all of your instincts say, don't do it. Or it could be that you want to initiate sex in a way that feels a little odd, but your partner has told you is going to be really, really hot for them. And your instincts say, don't do it. Or it might be approaching that person that you've had a crush on forever and telling them the vulnerable truth that you really like them, knowing that you might get rejected. Do it. Your instincts are going to say, don't, but do it. Here's the worst thing that's going to happen. It's going to be a bit scary, and you're going to learn. And you're going to teach your nervous system, okay, I can do scary things. I have a lot of courage inside. You have a lot of courage inside that maybe you aren't tapping into. Because so often the blocks and barriers that stop you from putting yourself out there in a new way are pretty strong. Understandably so. Like, there's a good reason why our instinct wants us to stay in our comfort zone and not try new things and never take risks and never ever do anything that might break your heart or make you feel sad or cause grief or make you feel rejected. Don't do those things. It's too scary. When in fact, the fullest life, the most satisfying life, where you look back and you go, I did everything to the fullest of my potential. I did not hold back one bit. I never let fear stop me from going for what I truly wanted. And maybe I didn't get everything I wanted. That's life. But at least you would know that you went after everything that you wanted. So when those alarm bells that want to stop you and keep you in your comfort zone come online, pause. Lovingly hold that fear. You can even meet it with some kindness and validation. Of course you're afraid. This is really scary. This is new. And then help yourself do the scary thing anyway, because you will grow then. You will become a new version of yourself. You will actually change the way that your nervous system interacts with this world. You'll create new pathways in your brain that next time you're presented with a scary thing that is risky but potentially wonderful, it'll be easier to step into the yes and to try it and see what happens. I want to give one example of a thing that oftentimes people are like, oh God, that feels scary. Anytime that I lead people through transformational breath work, oftentimes I offer this as a practice for people who are trying to get in touch with their sexuality, their sensuality, or heal something in their sexual mind body. I will offer breath work because it is an incredibly transformational practice. It allows you to move past the thinking mind, the monkey mind chatter, and deep into your body, which holds a lot of wisdom and is actually the place that you want to get into if you want to be sexual. So breath work is one of the main things that I offer people when they want to do transformational work around sexuality. And it is scary. And the feedback before people start always is like, I feel a little nervous. I don't know why I feel nervous. That's the instinct. That's the instinct that says, don't do this. This might change you. And it's understandable why that's there. It is kind of scary to change. You have no idea what's on the other side of change. It might be really hard for a period of time. It might be harder after you do the transformational work than if you had never done it. But so often, it's worthwhile. The things that are hard typically lead to greater reward. What gives you your greatest potential is on the other side of big effort, putting yourself in situations that are uncomfortable in order to grow. Okay, let me know how it goes. Tell me what it's like as you ignore the instinct to stay the same and instead choose to do the risky, challenging, hard, whatever it is, uncomfortable thing, in order to grow into a better, bigger, more empowered version of yourself. Leave me comments, like this video, subscribe to Practice Intimacy for more content like this, and I will see you next time.